Hi everyone, this is Hani from Haniela's. I hope everyone is having a great week. Today I'm making another dessert, apple pillows or apple tarts. You can leave these little tarts undecorated, just dust them with powdered sugar, or you can also decorate them. I'm gonna use royal icing and the brushed embroidery technique, which I'll show you later in a video how to do. And to make these, you're gonna need a recipe. So here are the ingredients for the pastry dough. You can find the recipe directly on my blog and print it directly from there. Just follow the link in the description area under the video. So I have here my flour, powdered sugar, salt, baking powder, milk, egg, butter, lemon, and then also I'm using vanilla paste. You can also use vanilla extract, and I'm using my zester to get the lemon zest. So first I'm going to beat the butter with powdered sugar. So add all the powdered sugar into your bowl, and then make sure you're using a low speed so you don't end up with sugar-coated countertop in your kitchen. And then stir dry ingredients together, flour, baking powder, and salt, and then just set this aside. And then once your butter is smooth, you can add egg. I'm using actually 2 egg yolks, but if you don't have 2 egg yolks, you can use 1 whole egg. And then while this is beating, you can prepare milk mixed with a little bit of vanilla extract or vanilla paste. If you don't have vanilla extract or vanilla paste, you can also use vanilla sugar if you have one. They come in little packets. Okay, so now that you gradually added milk, you need to scrape the bowl. And I only added 2 tablespoons of milk. We'll see if we need to add more when we add flour. So now I'm just going to add the flour. And on low speed, I'm going to beat this until well combined, and then we'll add more flour. And also don't forget to add this lemon zest. I almost forgot. Okay, so just dump the zest in there, and then we can add more flour. Okay, and if you see that the dough is not coming together or is not as moist, you can add additional tablespoon of milk and just stir it until you see that it's evenly moist. And then just dump it onto a work surface that you layered with wax paper and just gather the dough together. I don't want you to knead it too much, just gather it together to form a ball, and then flatten the ball and fold the wax paper over, and then you need to refrigerate this dough for about 30 minutes. Okay, so we can prepare the filling. So here are my grated apples that I combined with lemon juice. I'm adding also vanilla extract, cinnamon, and then also some brown sugar. When the apples are off season, I find that it helps to season them a little bit, and then you want to taste it, and if needed, add more sugar. You can also add a little bit of nutmeg if you'd like to. And then you can set this filling aside. So these are my little brioche pans or tart pans. If you don't have these, you can also use a regular muffin pan. And then just spray this with nonstick spray. And we can start making our little tarts. So I'm just going to roll the half of the dough between 2 pieces of wax paper. If you feel that the dough is a little too sticky, you can also dust wax paper with some powdered sugar, with some flour. Okay, so and now I'm just going to cut out rounds using a cookie cutter. And you can place these, layer these on the bottom of your pans, and then place the filling inside, and then you can put another pastry dough round on top and just press gently. Here is another detail how it's done. So this is the first layer. You want to press it very gently down just so you create a little cavity for your filling, and then place the filling in, and then you can close it with another round and just press it very gently. And then you want to bake these for about 20 minutes at 350 degrees on Fahrenheit. And then you want to let them cool slightly in the pans, and then you can remove them. If you have a hard time removing them, you can also use a knife just to loosen the edges a little bit, or you can tap them on your countertop and they will come out. And then you need to let this cool completely, and then if you'd like you can decorate them with royal icing. So I'm using a stiff royal icing that I colored with red, and I'm just going to pipe pretty thick outline, creating a flower shape. And then take a small flat brush and then just brush this icing inwards. And you want to wipe the excess onto a clean paper towel or a napkin. And you can find a recipe for royal icing I like to use. Just follow a link that you see on the screen right now. I like to use lemon royal icing. I use fresh lemon, but if you don't want to use fresh lemon, you can omit the lemon. And then we can start adding with another layer. You want to let the first layer to crust a little bit for about 10 minutes or so, and then you can add top layer. And again, just brush it inwards. Okay, and now I'm just going to add some white nonpareils, and then we're going to finish this with black icing in the center, creating a poppy flower. And you could do this with different colors as well. You can also make sunflowers using yellow icing, so just let the icing crust for 30 minutes and then pipe brown center. And then you can sprinkle this with some sanding sugar, give it a little shimmer and more texture, and there you have it. I think this turned out quite nicely. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get all the video updates via email.